Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I have my natural hair back and I'm so happy about it. It was about time to let the mane out, let's say that. And yeah, I thought I would actually do a little get ready with me whilst I'm getting ready for myself because I'm not going anywhere. Or well, I might be going grocery shopping, but anyways, I always get ready for myself, so, you know, and I thought, okay, why not record myself and just talk a bit with you. So yeah, I'm actually just going for my regular look. Maybe applying some concealer, maybe not, but I guess I will, because why not? You know, the weather is beautiful, guys, so hope the music isn't too loud in the background. Okay, so I'll put the music a bit down. Let's start, shall we? I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, so the reason why I didn't upload a video last week was because I, to be honest, felt pressure to do so, and I actually would have uploaded a video, but it was just because I was like, oh my god, I cannot miss out. So that was the reason. I actually sat down, started recording, and realized it ain't it. And the last time was like the time before that, and then I actually tried to actually record a day in my life and planned to go to a food festival but didn't end up going there. So I had like my footage of me actually getting ready, like this scenario here, and then actually going to the gym. And that's such a pity because the gym footage actually turned out to be quite good. Maybe I can be using it for someone else, sometime else. Oh, and yeah, you know, please do not like actually comment on my makeup skills. To be honest, I have no clue how to actually put makeup on. I always went for the natural look. I don't really have a foundation that suits my skin tone, and literally I went to the Sephora and Douglas store to actually let the sales associates consult me in my in foundation, because I just have no clue what shade I should be buying. And they tried and tried different nuances, and actually none of the available ones in the store suited my skin tone. At first it actually looked like it, if you apply it and then you just, you know, smudge it and all that. Then after a while, you if you go to like daylight, you see, okay, it's a bit darker or it's a bit too red and all that. So I don't know, my skin tone is just somehow unusual. And that's why all the foundation that I wear somehow suits me, but also not. And that's why I actually just use this NYX concealer to somehow cover my spots, but also to like use it as a foundation, because this actually is near my skin tone. I mean, it's so sad, seriously, it is so sad. I even tried out Fenty Beauty and I was like, how come I actually don't have there's like no shade from Fenty Beauty that suits my skin tone? What is that? But okay, let's talk about what I'm actually wanting to talk about. I wrote down on my notes app a sentence because it actually resonated with me in a moment, and I was like, oh my god, I actually have to talk about this. I actually wanted to do an Instagram post about it, but let's just talk about it in the video here. We are not our parents. I don't know if you can relate, but some parents, especially parents like all these like strict countries, to say so, I don't know, they put a lot of pressure on us children to succeed, to become special people in the society, whether it's being a doctor, lawyer, whatever. And also, like, this is not a new topic, so I don't want to talk about that. When I say we are not our parents, I also mean the mistakes that our parents made, the bad decisions they took over their life period, either like them being young or being parents or whatever. We are not them, you know, the mistakes that our parents made, and they somehow want to portray it onto us, like you're walking in my footsteps, or you know, it is destined because I went through it and the rest of your family went through it, so you must go through it too. Whether it be diseases, whether it be success paths, or the contrary, and all that. We are not our parents. If your parents actually try to tell you a certain thing of who you're becoming, I can just say they don't know 100% the potential that is within each of us, because how can they if they somehow don't even know their potential for like 100%. Each of us is still actually getting to know ourselves, still learning who we are, what we came here to do on planet Earth. Of course, they want the best for us, and they think because of their experience that they're teaching onto us, that they're doing us a favor, which sometimes might be the case, but oftentimes also not. Because if, for example, one of your parents is a doctor and you have good grades, then it is destined for you. My eyebrows look horrible. I cannot actually do my makeup in front of a camera. Please, I told you, don't judge me. Don't come for me, okay? Oh my goodness. Eyebrows always have been like an issue for me. I'm waiting for the day where I'm actually nailing my brows and be like, I did this. And I don't know if I actually want to like tattoo my brows, like actually do like the brow lifting and stuff. I don't know, you know, because it's permanent. And I'm not sure about that because, you know, it's also a hype thing. So maybe I'm just comparing myself to other beautiful women on Instagram that have like these perfect eyebrows. And fact is, most of them are just tattooed. Most of them are lifted. And I don't know if I'm actually wanting to do that because or like this is like the Instagram beauty standard at the moment, or because I just really like always struggle that I have less eyebrows. So like eyebrow filling would be actually, could be an option, but I'm not sure. I realized how much power parents still have on us, especially if you're in your 20s to 30s. And you know, like, of course we get pressure from society, but mostly the pressure is also within our families to become someone, to not step into the footsteps of your aunt that isn't successful, and if you keep going this path you'll end up like Auntie Susie or whatever. That was like a prototype example. Just want to highlight again, the mistakes that our parents made can become a self-fulfilling prophecy if you actually talk about it and, you know, assume that you like step into their footsteps. Then yes, but it's not like you're not brand marked with it. The mistakes of your parents, and it's destined for you to go the same path like they did. So when I hear like stories of children experiencing certain things and you're just like, there's something in the bloodline of the family, you know? Because I don't know if you're familiar with the term generational curses. Look it up. Most of us are haunted with, I mean, I'm like even applying my highlighter with my fingers. All the makeup gurus, don't come at me. What was I saying? Generational curses. We don't know that we're actually experiencing it, and everyone is actually going through them. But it's not a term or a topic like anyone actually addresses, even in church. Religious or spiritual person, not many people talk about generational curses. Realize how deep it is. And certain things, you know, especially generational curses, you would have to break them because those patterns can be actually brand marked to you because it's like in the bloodline. And if you don't, for example, pray against it to break the curse, then the possibility for you to go through certain things is way higher than if you first off have the awareness for it, and second off then actually pray against it, you know. These topics especially are the ones that interest me because, as I said, nobody actually talks about it and we all actually go through it, experience it. knowingly or unknowingly. I love this song. Can we just embrace it, please? It's my microphone.
C'est là où personne ne peut nous diviser. Danse pour moi, girl, wine slow. Lentement, please, wine slow. Girl, t'es sucré sur la nice. Comme le goût de l'ananas. Danse pour moi, girl, wine slow. Lentement, please, wine slow.
Do we like this, or is this giving you helicopter vibes? Because I somehow feel like a helicopter with this here. Yeah, giving me helicopter vibes now. I'm crying. You are. I did it. I did it. And switched the setting. So now I'm sitting here in my beloved desk area and want to complete the video. So yeah, let's proceed. On one of my videos, I talked about living a softer life, that I'm approaching to live a softer life at the moment. And yes, I'm actually doing quite well so far. And talking about it, this week, I actually decided to not work out like the complete week, and the reason why is because I realized that I don't have a problem with discipline when it comes to like going to the gym consistently, working out consistently, but my issue is actually taking a break, period, but also like taking a break when I'm like, when my body doesn't feel well. For example, like a few days ago, I somehow had like stomach issues the next day after that happened, because I actually wanted to go to the gym. I was like already in my gym set, and then I realized, oh, stomach pain, okay, I'm gonna just chill, but drink a tea. Didn't get better, and then I ended up in bed all day. And then the next day I actually worked out and realized whilst working out I felt weak, even though I was okay. I had like somehow eaten breakfast. I shouldn't have gone, but I still went. And then when I came home, my dad actually talked with me about it, and he was like, what are you doing? You're actually not even fit yet. You actually, you know, you were sick yesterday and you're going to the gym like the next day immediately. And like, working out should be beneficial to you, for your health. It should be for you and not against you. So I realized that my approach with going to the gym at the moment is actually more I'm going, pushing myself even though I'm not feeling good, rather than actually doing or like working out for myself, for my health. What I'm working on is maintaining my weight, and my weight is like taking roller coaster rides every now and then. And that's why I decided to actually take a break for a week, which doesn't sound much at all, and it actually isn't. But this like little voice in my head is like, oh my god, you're a failure. You know, why did you do that? Why couldn't you like listen to your body? Now you have to take a break. Wow. Sometimes you might have a really good quality. You might have, you know, you might be really strong in certain things. For example, if you're disciplined, this can be very, very beneficial, but sometimes it can be like also your enemy, really make or break you in that case. So if you're disciplined, of course, very beneficial, especially in life, doing things you actually don't want to but have to because, you know. But sometimes if you're like disciplined in many areas, also like skipping certain things or blending certain things out because you're like in your discipline mode, and like ignoring your health, your well-being, relationships and all that, that is not beneficial, and that is like the downside of discipline. So my mindset is, I'm a rushing person. I can be very impatient, especially when it comes to like my goals and dreams that I want to accomplish. I always put so much pressure on me and put myself in a rush for something that doesn't have to be. Oftentimes friends just tell me, you know, girl, you're still young, and I don't know why, but I don't like to hear this because duh, I know I'm young, but I want to be young and successful. But I still will be, but not like at 22 or 23 or whatever. Maybe 23. who knows? But I'm not pushing it because, you know, self-life approach, everything that is meant to you will come to you. And I know that, and I now just have to live by it, because knowing something is one thing, but if you're not actually acting towards it and really like embracing it and all that, then you actually didn't quite understand. I'm implementing things that I actually know are the truth, are reality, to trust and to actually, you know, take action in that. Let things come to you, to not actually actively push all the time, but also to lay back, chill, trust and believe that God will step in, steer you in the right direction, give you the things that you need without you having to do like 100% of the work, because we still have to leave space for God. That's on period. We still have to, because we cannot see the bigger picture. And if we're like so fixed in our own mindset, in our own heads, to chase this one thing, and we actually don't know that whilst we're actually chasing this one direction, we actually went down a rabbit hole and don't realize it, or you know, you don't see it at the end of the road, but God does, because he's like above and sees everything. That's why I'm also learning to implement actually making space for God. This is also like the season I'm in, to actually make space for him and not just say that I am. Even this, I didn't plan to record a YouTube video today. I started recording because I wasn't in a rush. I was just in a flow. I was like, oh, okay, you know, I just got ready. Let me just put on my makeup and talk about a few things. Et voila, my next YouTube video, you know? So yeah, I'm really glad that I'm making so many mindful shifts, and I'm really attentive to the way I'm thinking and approaching things. I hope this random, and I guess it's pretty random video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell to be notified each time I upload. And until next time then, guys, bye.